What's the first thing that comes to your head when you hear the word Cardano?
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 Yes.
Cardano. The first thing that went inside my head was cardinal because it's the same. I don't know.
I just immediately thought, oh, it sounds like a shoe brand.
Or like
For
a
some reason.
last name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Cardano? Suits. Lots and lots of suits. And I want you to be honest here. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Cardano?
I love Cardano, and I'm gonna nominate myself for the next Cardano convention.
If you could rebrand Cardano with a Filipino nickname, what would it be?
It's gonna be the same. I'm not gonna change it.
Got you. And last question. All right. So be honest with me on this one. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Cardano?
Um, be honest,
Be honest. Be honest with me.
the system is kind of down right now. Like ecosystem is bad. Like I also invested in Cardax before. They
Okay.
kind of exit the market and then Sunday swap. So that's the experience I had in Cardano right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And I want you guys to be honest. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Cardano?
It's one of the OG.
Oh, gee. Okay. All right. For a newbie.
I'm learning from him. One of the OG.
Next, I want you to be honest with this one. I mean, you have a definitely. We value your opinion here. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Cardano?
Decentralization. No. When it comes to Cardano, uh, the social layer and everyone's purpose is the same direction. Everyone's build, build, build. No one cares what the charts are. Maybe a few, the degens who are trading, but then when it comes to the builders, high respect for them. Like they are doing it day in, day out, and they don't even ask for recognition or whatever. Just the respect of appreciating what they build. And like everyone, one click, one repost will help a lot with all these projects on Cardano now.
Awesome. And I want you guys to answer honestly with this one. When I say that, what comes to your mind first when I say the word Cardano?
I think that's high market cap. I don't know. High market cap. Cardano. It sounds like a crypto brand or something. It could be, yeah.
And I want you to answer me honestly. I know this is the first time you've been to a
Okay.
crypto event, but what comes to your mind when I say Cardano?
Something that involves trading cards, I guess.
Okay.
Card. Yeah, I'm a TCG guy myself, so maybe I'm expecting some kind of a card that involves with cryptocurrency. Maybe assuming, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. Awesome. Awesome. When I want you to be honest with this one.
Right.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Cardano?
Still exists. Right. I mean, all right. Cardano has been a long history. It's just that the price movement is not that huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are traders. We are from a trading industry, so probably Cardano do a lot of back end educational project, but not in terms of pricing. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. And answer me honestly. When I say Cardano, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Community.
Community. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blockchain.
Blockchain.
Blockchain community.
Excellent. And I want you to be honest. Honest talaga. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Cardano?
Cardano. Actually, I'm not actually familiar, but I think it's crypto since we're in the crypto blockchain week event. So I think that's for me.
Cardano alam ko talaga sa NFT yan eh. Kasi naka-join na rin ako sa Cardano NFT Marketplace yan. Nung nag-join pa ako noong 2021, no? Kaso yung one time, bumiglang bumagsak yung rin yung token price ng Cardano. So tinigil ko rin muna noong time na yun. So familiar talaga ako sa Cardano. May account din ako dyan.
And be honest with me. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Cardano?
Cardano, an MMA fighter from 20 years ago, I think. Yeah, or sounds like a name. Is it a coin? I'm sure it's a coin.
And I want you to be honest with me. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Cardano?
Cardano. Ada? Yeah, yun yung first thing na nakita ko siya sa Binance ko pa yun nakita yun. Ada.
Okay. So I want you to answer honestly with this next one. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear me say Cardano?
Cardano?
Yeah.
Something challenging. I don't know. I think that's the first time I heard it, but the name or the word is very intimidating. I don't know why for some reason. So yeah.
Okay, all right. Fine. I want you to be honest. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Cardano?
Well, my daughter. Yeah, because I named her after Cardano, Ada.
No way.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What about you?
One of the first projects that I invested, bought a token in Cardano. That's what comes to my mind.
Now, be honest. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Cardano?
Cardano. I think for me, Sunday Swap.
Sunday. Okay.
I was initially involved in the ISPO, I think of that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what comes into mind.
Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay. I got. When you hear, I want you to be honest with this one. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say Cardano?
I don't want to say something.
No. Go ahead. Say what's the first thing that comes to mind.
First holding.
Fair. All right. All right. What comes to your mind first when I say the word Cardano?
That's where we started, so I'm nostalgic
Okay.
for
Okay.
Cardano.
Okay.
OG, definitely OG.
You know what? I didn't expect it to reach $1, but it did. So
All right. Okay. And